final one. This is a good one today. I don't know if you saw, but Shedeur Sanders undefeated as an NFL quarterback today. That's been a wild narrative, and surely he has been the recipient of, or the target, I guess, of some like weird racism. But he's also suffering from like Nepo baby backlash, and then today. So Shedeur he threw a dime today, but he also played pretty poorly. But I guess Deion Sanders was in the crowd wearing a cowboy hat for some reason. And I heard them say on the broadcast that Deion has been like in the building. So like he's currently still the coach at Colorado, but I guess he's like spending a lot of time around the Browns facility. And I'm like, are they just going to like give him Kevin Stefanski's job? Like, so I think there's some chicanery going on there too, which like, I mean, this kind of links back to what we talked about earlier with like how Pennsylvania, Ohio, Great Lakes franchises have like famously been miserly and like not invested in the team. And I'm like, so Cleveland still has this fucking Deshaun Watson black cloud financial curse. And now they're just going to move right on to the next like crazy. I want to know what like spirit is inhabiting the Browns, because it is like fucking crazy. So that's one to keep your eye on over the next coming weeks too, is what happens with Deion and Shedeur.
Yeah, this seems crazy. Like because it's Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders is not that he's a bad guy or anything, but like he's got himself an ego. You know? Oh
my God. I mean, he's like you're right. He has, man, I don't know how to describe him, because like I wouldn't call him a dick, but I would say he's like ridiculous and like probably not a good guy, but I don't think he's a bad guy either. Yeah. It's like if Stephen A. Smith were like the most gifted athlete of a generation.
Yeah. He's probably one of those guys, like he's a master motivator to that, but like it fringes on abuse type thing. You know what I mean?
Psychological abuse. And then there's this, apparently the other thing I heard in the broadcast today, Shedeur has never been coached by anyone other than Deion. So his whole career, he was just like, oh, I'm going to coach at the high school you're going to play at. Oh, now I'm going to go to Jackson State and coach. Well, let's go to Colorado, because now you got to. Now it's fucking crazy. I'm like, how do you even pull that off? It's wild. I mean,
because he's fucking Deion, and it's crazy too, because it fishtails back to what we were talking about. He's one of the most like unfairly treated black
targets of absolutely, yeah. And then it's the other thing where like every athlete copied his swagger afterwards, like with the like gear and shit. Like it's almost like he kind of like created the like the look of the 90s athlete, and then Jordan cashed in on it, but like with that like all the like extra gear, you know what I mean? Like on game day, like the game day gear kind of thing.
Yeah, I would say that a lot of the like Deion probably like that kind of like anti-establishment, you know, young black athlete, where it's like in contrast to someone like Jordan, where it's like, I'm not going to play by your fucking rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be and proud of
capitalist, but yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
No, in that case, but yeah.
But like Deion Sanders being like, I'm not going to varnish myself for your pleasing. Whereas like,
and I'll play like where I want, when I want, that would have been before his career would have started, before NFL free agency and like the union formed, I guess. So I'll need to bone up on the history of that.